very happy to speak on behalf of Sunyureu as a member of Sunyureu to discuss about the pandemic that has not only affected Gambia but the whole world. And each and every one of us is witnessing the destruction to life, to social status, to the economy, and destroying so many millions of lives, and of course the lives of the people who are partners and families to those people. So it is now necessary for us as Gambians to see this pandemic as a threat to our very existence as human beings. It is an enemy to the human race. Therefore, this pandemic does not segregate or discriminate based on color, religion, tribe, or ethnicity. It affects every human being in the world. Therefore, without us coming together and fighting this enemy, we can never conquer the enemy. We can only strive to exist and to continue to live as human beings and as friends and family if we come together, irrespective of tribe, ethnicity, religion, color, creed, or area of origin. So it is important now for us Gambians to learn from this and make sure that not coming together will make us suffer more than we are suffering now. Those whom the pandemic affects in Gambia are increasing daily. So what can we do as Gambians? I am appealing to all the leaders of this country, the religious leaders, both the Christians and the Muslims, the cultural leaders, the alkalolus, the chiefs, the elected members of councils and parliaments, the leaders of political parties, musicians, each and every one of us to take responsibility and speak to our followers and to our congregation for us to respect the guidelines established by the WHO and the Minister of Health. We should not leave our homes or come back to our homes without washing of hands, without using hand sanitizers, without using the face mask, without respecting the physical distances among us and avoiding crowds, be it christening, be it marriage ceremonies, be it death ceremonies. We should avoid it because to be alive is more important than all these things that I have called. Therefore, I am calling on the front workers. And of course, we should not forget that our religious leaders are part of the frontline workers because they have followers in the churches and in the mosque. I am appealing to them to speak out and to make sure people respect the guidelines so that we can achieve what we want by defeating this pandemic. I will take this opportunity to congratulate and commend our frontline workers in the health sector, our frontline workers in the Red Cross, our frontline workers in the security services, and our frontline workers of those people who are contributing socially, economically, their own resources to fight the pandemic, to assist the Minister of Health and their staffs and the other frontline workers. We are congratulating them and commending them and praying to God that they should be protected and blessed by God. And of course, let us pray for all those who are now suffering from the pandemic to recover in peace and health and go back to their families. And let us pray to Allah to forgive and of course put all those who have passed away because of this pandemic for them to have the mercy of God and may their souls rest in perfect peace. For Gambians, without us coming together as a family, as a force, we can never defeat this enemy. Therefore, let us work together, let us come together, let us forget our differences, Let us face each other as brothers and sisters, as a nation, as human beings created by God. And then we can achieve what we want by defeating the common enemy of the world, the pandemic. Thank you very much.